Do y'all see all them Civil War veterans? This is why I keep telling y'all, stop letting the schools teach our children that Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. Abraham Lincoln didn't free the slaves. The slaves freed Abraham Lincoln, brothers and sisters. I said Abraham Lincoln didn't free the slaves. The slaves freed Abraham Lincoln, brothers and sisters. The Union was losing the Civil War to the Confederacy. If I'm wrong, prove it. If I'm wrong, prove it. If I'm wrong, they were losing. Abraham Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant, they was getting their asses whipped, brothers and sisters. Robert E. Lee was on that ass. And Frederick Douglass and Martin Delany. Frederick Douglass and Martin Delany said, you better let us up in this war. Abraham Lincoln didn't let us in a war because he cared about black folks. He was losing and we saved his ass. I said the black man in the Civil War saved America. Stop walking around this country like they did you a favor. You built this damn country. You protected this country. That's right. You guarded this country. You fought in every war. Stop letting these Asian immigrants and these Ukraine immigrants and these Afghani immigrants and these Latino immigrants and these Arab immigrants make you think that this is their country and you just a visitor. You built this damn country. You built this damn country, brothers and sisters. You the reason America has never been taken over by a foreign power. You protected them from the British. You protected them during the Civil War. The Spanish-American War, Iraq, Afghanistan, black blood was spilled every time America needed a so-called defense. Don't you ever let nobody make you think. I wish an Asian American would come to me with that bull. I wish a Latino American would come to me with that bull. And I'm not talking about my Latino Africans because they family. I'm not talking about my Latino Africans because they family. I'm not talking about my Latino Africans because they family. I'm talking about the anti-African Latinos. Arabs and Jews making you think they more American. No, I'm an African, but I built America. I'm an African, but I protected America. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud, but you can't say that with fake hair. You can't say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud with fake hair. You can't say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud with a snow bunny on your hip. You can't say it with a snow puppy on your hip. You can only say I'm black and I'm proud if you all natural from head to toe. If you ain't all natural from head to toe, if you ain't all natural from head to toe, that's what we call the unapologetically African movement. That's what we call the unapologetically African movement. This is your big brother, King Kongalicious. I'm outside of the African American Museum of Philadelphia, where my public speaking program began. And I'm trying to let all my Philadelphia Africans know that there is a piece of racist legislation on the desk of City Hall right now. The new democratically proposed city ordinance. You will be fined $2,000 for loud noise coming from your car. Loud noise in Philadelphia is being defined as part of this legislation as police being able to hear your music more than 100 feet away. You will be given a $2,000 fine per incident. Philadelphia, I hope you're listening. They can also take your car from you if the noise is too loud. And check this out, Philadelphia Africans. If you don't pay the fine in 8 days, your car becomes the property of the city of Philadelphia. Let me say it again. If the new legislation goes through, after 8 days, your car becomes the property of the city of Philadelphia. 8 days. I didn't say 8 months. I didn't say 8 weeks. You get 8 days and the city owns your car. Can I understand? Let me help you understand, overstand, and understand this new noise pollution legislation. White people have taken back Philadelphia. Gentrification has taken over Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the #1 most gentrified city in the United States. The reason they want to confiscate your car and charge you $2,000 per incident of loud noise. The reason they want to confiscate your car and charge you $2,000 per incident for loud noise. And if you don't pay the money in 8 days, your car becomes the property of the city of Philadelphia, is they're trying to clean black people out. While you running to the polls today, while you're running to the polls today, black Philadelphia, to choose who you want to represent you as a Democrat in the upcoming mayor's election, they're trying to push black people out of the city. What are single black mothers going to do if they lose their car? What are single black mothers going to do if they get a $2,000 ticket? What are black men working hard to take care of their family? What are black men going to do if they get a $2,000 ticket for loud noise? What are black men going to do if their car gets confiscated by the city and you got to pay $2,000 in 8 days, or your car becomes the property? How you doing, beautiful? And your car becomes the property We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused, brothers. What are black men going to do? They got to go to work. They just saved up to get a car. Black men just saved up to get a car, and you get a $2,000 ticket from a racist Philadelphia cop. You get a $2,000 ticket for loud music from a racist Philadelphia cop, or they take your car and tell you you got 8 days to pay $2,000. You got 8 days to pay $2,000. You got 8 days to pay $2,000. What are we going to do? This is nothing but a gentrification bill. This is Philadelphia black apartheid. Where are your Democratic city council persons? Are they going to pass this bill? Are they going to y'all better show up and show out, Philadelphia. You better call your city council person. You better call your state legislature and ask them, is this even legal? Is this even legal, brothers and sisters? Is it even legal for the police to give you a $2,000 ticket? Look at all the ancestors behind me. Look at all the ancestors. Dicko Sojourner Truth behind me. Dicko Harriet Tubman behind me. Dicko Martin Delaney behind me. Look at all the ancestors, brothers and sisters. I'm at the African American Museum of Philadelphia, where my public speaking career began. Look at the Agoon behind Ifa Tunde. Look at the Agoon behind Ifa Tunde, brothers and sisters. I'm calling out black Philadelphia. Are we going to stand up? I'm calling out black Philadelphia. Or are we going to stand up, brothers and sisters? Dicko Charlotte Fortin right there, who went to South Carolina. I think I see my cousin Charles Douglas. I think I see my cousin Charles Douglas. Do I see Henry Highland Garnett behind me, brothers and sisters? Do I see some Civil War veterans behind me, brothers and sisters? I'm calling out black Philadelphia. You out here voting for a new Democratic nominee for the mayor's race, and they about to sucker punch you right after they get elected. Right after they get elected, you're going to find out you got a $2,000 ticket for loud noise. $2,000 ticket for loud noise. Let me show you the answer. $2,000 ticket for loud noise. Look at the ancestors. We got some Europeans in there, but it's mostly ancestors. Look at that African, enslaved African. They took his arm off. He was probably guilty of trying to read. Y'all know who that is. 4 times great grand cousin Frederick Augustus Washington Bailey. Y'all know who that is. 4 times great grand cousin Frederick Augustus. And y'all know who that is. One of the sons of Fred Douglass. I don't know if that's cousin Lewis or cousin Charles. I forget. 54th Massachusetts, brothers and sisters. That's my cousin right there. That's blood. That's blood family right there. Lewis and Charles Douglas, 54th Massachusetts. 54th Massachusetts Colored Regiment. 54th Massachusetts Colored Regiment. Who is that right there? Queen Mother Harriet Tubman, greatest woman on American soil. Greatest woman on American soil. Look at all these black soldiers who gave their life so we could be free. How you doing, beautiful? How's everything?
I'm doing well. I've never seen you.
Say good afternoon to the people.
Hi people.
How's everything, Queen?
Everything is okay.
Thank you, Queen. You too now. You too. Do y'all know who that is? Queen Mother Sojourner Truth. Queen Mother Sojourner Truth. The first black woman to win a lawsuit against a white man in court. The first black woman to win a lawsuit against a white man in court. The first black woman to win a lawsuit against a Caucasian in federal court, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters. Look at the Civil War soldiers. I want to send peace and blessings to all the black men of the Civil War who risked their life or gave their life. Who? I forget this sister's name. Can somebody please remind me of this sister's name? She's one of our great ancestors. Ladies, I need y'all to help me. Her name is escaping me, but I believe that's Charlotte Fortin right now. I believe that's Charlotte Fortin who went down to South Carolina, the South Carolina South Sea Islands, and educated African people during and after the Civil War. Never forget, never again. Never forget. There you go, Mary. What was her name? Church Mary? What is it? Mary, Stagecoach Mary, right? Was it Stagecoach Mary? That's not Ida B. Wells. That is not Ida B. Wells, brothers and sisters. Who wants to join the Philadelphia Show Up and Show Out Committee? Are we a bunch of cowards? West Philly, we want to gang bang on the streets, but where's the political activism? Come on over, beautiful. Now you good, you good. The lessons don't stop, you good. No problem, no problem. We're gonna take the picture in front of the ancestors right here. You got to get in it with me. What you doing?
I don't know, man.
Give it to the queen. She gonna take it on her phone. Appreciate you, ladies.
you.
No problem, no problem. Y'all be safe out here. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna have to stage. We're gonna have to show up at City Hall. We're gonna have to show up at City Hall. I'm talking thousands. We not going if we not 5,000 strong. I'm telling you that right now. Individuals don't make change. People make change. Individuals don't make history. The people make history. If you don't want to be black, it's nothing to debate. Go be a pretendian. I don't know why y'all pretendians keep picking with me. Listen, if you don't want to be an African, that's your right. Don't beat me over the head with your self-hate. Go be a pretendian. But I'm standing in the city of Philadelphia where I was born. Last time I checked, we had the Free African Society. Last time I checked, we had the First African Church. Last time I checked, we had the African Methodist Episcopal Church. Last time I checked, we had the African Methodist Episcopal Zion Church. It wasn't called the African Cherokee Church. It wasn't called the African Choctaw Church. It was called the African Church. If you want to be a pretendian, go be a pretendian. I ain't got time for no light-skinned supremacists, because everybody telling y'all they not black, a bunch of light-skinned supremacists who hate they black DNA. Everybody trying to disown Africa is being a bunch of light-skinned supremacists. Every anti-African group is led by a light-skinned supremacist. Prove me wrong. I'm not picking on my light-skinned Africans. I'm just drawing a point here, light-skinned Africans. I'm not picking on you. I'm saying that the leaders of every anti-African group in America is a light-skinned supremacist. The leader of every anti-African group in America. What's up, family? Come on over. Come on over. It's King Kong consciousness. What's going on? How y'all fellas doing?
Great.
All right. All right. Y'all be safe out here. All right now. When you're the most requested, the most relevant, and the most revolutionary black scholar in the world, people want to meet you. They want to talk to you, and I appreciate the love. When you're the most requested, the most relevant, and the most revolutionary black scholar in the world, people want to have a conversation, and I'm all for it. I'm 10 toes down. My beautiful African sisters, when you see me on the street, you walk right up to me and give me a Papa Bear hug. That's right, sisters. Don't ever feel like you can interrupt me. Don't ever feel like you can't stop and have a conversation with the King Kong of consciousness. Don't ever feel like you can't sit down and have a minute with the Prince. You can always run up to me, sisters. Just run up to me and give me a big hug. Run up to me and give me a big hug. Brothers, you can come right on up and give me a hand pound. Come right on up and give me a hand pound. That's what we do. That's what we do. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm with the ancestors. I don't even want to move. Y'all see all them ancestors back there? Y'all see William Still right there? That's William Still, brothers and sisters. That's William Still, the black man who collected the largest assortment of escaped slave narratives in American history. William Still, brothers and sisters. Visit his grave site in Philadelphia. William Still, brothers and sisters. And guess who he got the Philadelphia Underground Railroad office from? DR.UMAR's 4 times great-granduncle, Bishop Alexander Wayman, 7th Bishop of the AME Church. I'ma say it again. William Still inherited the Philadelphia Underground Railroad office from my ancestor, 4 times great-granduncle, Bishop Alexander Wayman, 7th Bishop of the AME Church. But I digress. Let me show y'all something one time. Y'all see that? Historical marker for Island Locke. Born in Philadelphia, first African-American Rhodes Scholar, considered the Dean of the Harlem Renaissance, Central High School and Harvard graduate, celebrated Howard University professor, writer, philosopher, and arts patron. That's Island Locke. But I need y'all to know something about him. I need y'all to know something about him. What do I need y'all to know about him? The Rhodes Scholarship was founded by who, brothers and sisters? You good, Queen? I'm up here. You're not in the camera. You good. The Rhodes Scholarship was founded by Cecil John Rhodes. Where my South Africans at? Where my South Africans at? We got to talk about this in Soweto on Monday and Tuesday. Let me show you the Philadelphia-South Africa connection. Let me show you the Philadelphia-South Africa connection. Cecil John Rhodes was the devil who colonized the diamond mines in South Africa. Cecil John Rhodes was the devil who colonized the diamond mines in South Africa. And he took the money he made from stealing the diamonds of South Africa and created the Rhodes Scholarship. The Rhodes Scholarship. The Rhodes Scholarship. Island Locke was the first black man to become a Rhodes Scholar. That's black bourgeoisie. That's the boule, brothers and sisters. Black bourgeoisie. That's the boule. And where was the boule founded? In Philadelphia, right here, brothers and sisters. This is ground zero. The boule was founded in Philadelphia. Bougie black people who would serve the interests of white supremacy. Bougie blacks who would serve the interests of white supremacy. If I'm wrong, prove it. If I'm wrong, prove it, brothers and sisters. Y'all ask me, why is DR.UMAR in Center City? Why is he down at the African American Museum? You want to know why I'm here, brothers and sisters? Because I don't ever want to forget where I come from or what my ancestors went through. Black power. I don't ever want to forget where I come from or what my ancestors went through for me to get here. I don't ever want to forget where I come from or what my Philadelphia Africans, every once in a while, you got to come on down. to Independence Mall. And remember, that's where our ancestors used to get whipped. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 4th and Market is ground zero. Let me tell you, if nobody told you, do I need to start having a Black Philadelphia Center City tour? Because if I need to start conducting a walking tour of Center City for the youth of Philadelphia, New Jersey, Delaware, New York, Florida, Kentucky, California, Texas, Minnesota, Illinois, Michigan, Nevada, when you come here, Nebraska, do I need to do a walking tour to let y'all know the real history? Independence Hall wasn't about no independence. That's where they used to whip our ancestors. You got whipped for running away in the mall of Independence Hall. They whipped our ancestors, brothers and sisters.